from hell, blue skies and pain. Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail? A smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to train your heroes for ghosts? Hot eyes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. What have we found? The same old fears. Wish you were here. If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. When mountains crumble to the sea, there will still be you and me. Kind of woman, I give you my all. Kind of woman, nothing more. Little drops of rain, whisper of the pain, tears of love. been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. I've been sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I will bleed. I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I went wrong. But I can write a song. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I don't think you're right for him. Look at what it might have been. Took a bus to Chinatown. I'd be standing on canal and Bowery. She'd be standing next to me. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. We need it now. Let's go. Whoa, son. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. I've been sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I will bleed.
I don't know
I
what
don't
I'm supposed to do,
know
but
where
we're gonna
I
have a damn good time.
belong. I don't know where I went wrong. But I can write a song. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I don't think you're right for him. Look at what it might have been. Took a bus to Chinatown. I'd be standing on canal and Bowery.
All rise.
This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. Went out in the rain, suddenly everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours was the first face that I saw. Think I was blind before I met you. Don't know where I am, don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go.
Everyone, you can be seated at this time. Welcome, Kyle and Jess. Welcome to your dream. Welcome to the wedding party today. Welcome to the families of both Kyle and Jess. We'd like to thank you for the love and support in coming to this wonderful moment and sharing it with them as these two officially join in the union of marriage. It also means that you guys are all going to be related, and that's a good thing. A special thank you to the great showing of friends and the people in their lives that Kyle and Jess wanted to be a part of and witness their special day. So welcome. And for myself, I'm honored to be here. I'm honored that you asked me, and we'll try my best. Like that statement I just said, trying your best. When you think about what Kyle and Jess are doing here today, it is actually just that. You guys are announcing to the world that no matter what, you guys are going to try the best for each other. Kyle, you're going to do your best to try and understand all of Harry Potter and Jess's unique love of everything surrounding those movies. Well, Jess, you're going to try your best to explain the characters and why they don't have lightsabers and use the Force to Kyle. But seriously, when two people fall in love, what you're trying to do just becomes natural. It becomes a way of life, a standard. It becomes effortless. You want the best for each other. I'll try and understand that later. You want the best for each other. The love you have for each other has opened a door, something you knew never existed. You weren't invited. It's a place you've never been to before, and the feeling is great, and it shows. And knowing both of you personally, I will say to you and everyone here that it is refreshing. It really is to see two people who want nothing more from each other than just to hang around and be with. However, I'm going to tell you right now that always isn't the case. Especially when Lola, Lucy, or Lolly want to go out at 3 in the morning and it's a winter day or a winter night. Or when you have guests coming over and there's still socks underneath the coffee table. But all that tension changes. It changes the situation as you two, as you always do, dominate in every board game you own when you play other couples. That, you see, is one of the things you have already. It's a gift. Because you guys don't think alike, you think together about things. And that is special. That's a key to being a great couple. It has given you a special feature that's going to allow you to tackle both the highs and lows in your life. Your journey together will be enhanced, enriched, and although your love is off the charts for each other, it will grow even stronger. It will elevate you, and that try my best attitude will make your memories that much better and it'll make your love that much stronger. Let's be honest here, in a world that seems to be hellbound on dividing the people, you two have gone an entirely different route. You're joining together, not only yourselves, but two families. At the time when social media every day is using a virus or violence as its lead story and creating fear and chaos, your love knows no fear. You are showing it here today. In fact, love actually doesn't know any fear. Couples who are in love will know that, because when you're in love, you don't think of any of the consequences of your actions. You will do anything for that person you're in love with. Okay, now for Jess. She asked me to tell you a short story, one that is dear to me. And to be truthful, Jess was the first person I actually told this story to when she was not feeling real good about herself at the time. It was how I met Stacy. I was there. I was in a pretty low spot at one time, and I was unrepairable in my mind. I was not trying to change that in any way either. But because of friends, I found myself at Billy's on Halloween. So those of you who know me are finally going to understand why Halloween is such a favorite holiday. And it was one of those days where I was just sitting there being miserable, but I did have 4 or 5 Crown Royals, I will be honest with you. And I saw a beautiful blonde walk across the back of the room. Without hesitation, I handed my wallet and removed my ID to a friend and told him, just hang on to this for a second, you might need this. Ignoring his "what are you doing" cries, basically, I tried to find her in that crowd, and I missed her. Somehow, between the different costumes, she disappeared. And I, of course, was mad and had a shot. I turned around only to be 1 foot away from her. Eye to eye, we looked at each other. And I said, I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something. And in my best voice and calmest nature, I said, I'm Tim. That was not the plan I had in my head as I was walking across the room. I told her quickly after that, after reevaluating, that I basically had seen the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And I had to tell her that, and I was going to kiss her. And before she could question, going to kiss who, I kissed her. And it was a nice kiss, and it was the beginning of something. She handed me her card and said, call me the next day because she had to work. I didn't sleep. 9 o'clock, I tried to call. I called. She said, hello, this is Stacy. I said, this is Tim. And she said, Tim who? I was 1 inch from hanging up. Back then we had phones with cords on them and all this kind of stuff, and you could really do that. If I hung up, this would not be happening. But I didn't, and we went to lunch for 4 hours. It was the start of 21 years. Sorry. So in short, I basically said, anything can happen in love. It can change overnight. And that little call and that little help from our friends gave us what I have today. So sorry about that, but that's what you wanted me to tell you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, life can change. You never know the power of pure love. It makes you try your best for whoever that person might be. It gives you the absolute power to sail in uncharted waters, and it pulls you through the storms that sink most dreams. But not today, not for you two. Today we are gathering here to join you two in marriage. And it is at this time I'm going to ask both of you, if you're here and you will have each other in marriage today, answer I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Perfect.
I do.
So the couple has written their own vows. At this time, we're going to hear them.
Kyle, I feel like I wasn't truly alive before I met you. That I existed, but that was it. I never believed in soulmates, and I hated all things sappy, and I certainly never thought I'd get married. And then I met you, and all of that changed. Right from the start, I knew this was different and why it never worked out with anybody else. You know how to calm me when I can't calm myself, and you love me for everything that I am, the good and the bad. And you also love my dogs as they were yours from day one. So this I vow to you. I vow to laugh at all of your jokes, even though I've heard them a bunch of times, and they're not funny. I vow to take care of you from flu to hangovers and to our inevitable old age. I promise to love you even when you try to spend the entire day making me mad. I vow to cherish every moment that we have together, and I vow to spend the rest of my life being a woman that you are honored to call your wife. And lastly, I vow that that will never change.
That's not a real talk. Dear Jess, I said I didn't want to write our own vows. That's all I got. Jess, you are my girl. And when you sting, I don't mind. Jess, I promise forever. Jess, I promise we will be forever. Mainly because you're the only one that puts up with me. I vow to always support you, And after experiencing so much together, I still feel we can accomplish anything together. This is for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live. I love you. Figured you'd have everything you got.
I'm going to save this for you. Now we're going to do the sand ceremony. If you would walk over here, please.
You got your dress, babe.
Clearly glitter. That's not silver, babe. That's glitter.
Kyle and Jess, these sands represent the different paths you have both taken until today. As you pour these sands, may it represent your commitment to each other, and may they be a symbol that you will never walk alone again in life.
It's good, baby. You're good.
Kyle and Jess, you guys are about to make a promise to each other right now. Your love for each other, and you're going to be committing to each other for all of time. Can we have the rings, please? The ring is an unbroken circle. I want you two to remind yourself of this moment and use that. This is your moment, your dream, your life. Kyle, place the ring on Jess's finger and repeat after me, please. I, Kyle. It's the right finger.
I, Kyle.
There you go. Give you this ring.
Give you this ring
As a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love.
I am choosing you to share my life.
I am choosing you to share my life.
I pledge my love today and always to you.
I pledge my love today and always to you.
Okay, Kyle. Jess. I, Jess,
I, Jess,
give you this ring
give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
and I am choosing you to share my life.
and I'm choosing you to share my life.
I pledge my love today and always forever.
I pledge my love today, always and forever.
I'm going to leave you guys with the following words. May you always be in love, and may you always find the encouragement to encourage the best of each other. May you be best of friends and enjoy your life totally in love. Kyle and Jess, you have pledged your love to each other in front of family and in front of friends today. So, the big part, by the power invested in me, by the state of Minnesota, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Jess Bowden.